Hi guys, it's Friday, and that means it's a mixed bag on Waxing On, and today we're looking at comedy. Now, back in the mid-70s, I moved to a small town in eastern Ontario, and we were getting a PBS station out of Watertown. It was called WNPI, WNPE out of Watertown, and Bill Safe was the program director, and yearly they would get together and have their fundraising drive and base some of it around buying specific packages. And one of the ones that they loved to promote on there were the British comedies. Now, they had other packages, and I mean, this station was great. It introduced me to a lot of great musicians through programs like Soundstage, Austin City Limits. But the comedies were also a lot of fun, especially the British comedies. And this was my first introduction to the group Monty Python and the program Monty Python's Flying Circus. And it became very addictive. People were watching it every week. People were quoting from it. There were jokes that everybody knew. So I went to the record store, and when I started looking through the comedy section, I found they'd had a number of albums out. So we're going to probably cover this in more than one show because it's like the Miles Davis catalog. There's just so much stuff to talk about. We're not going to put it all in one. So today I'm just going to feature one of their Monty Python albums. And it's one to me that is kind of like the greatest hits from the TV show. It features a lot of the classic sketches. It has all the original cast. And it's an album called Monty Python Live at Drury Lane. So everybody's here. We've got Graham Chapman, John Cleese, Terry Gilliam, Eric Idle, Terry Jones, and Michael Palin. And some of the classic sketches. I mean, these are just the best. The Gumbies, Secret Service, The Idiot Song, Nudge Nudge with Eric Idle. I mean, that one is just a real classic. We also have The Argument, Lumberjack Song, and of course, the fantastic Dead Parrot sketch. If you haven't seen their show before, this gives you a good introduction to what they were doing and what the style of comedy they were presenting. If you have seen it, it's just a great memento and a great reminder of what some of those classic sketches and performances were. Now, following that up, Eric Idle branched off and did another little takeoff, and it was on the Beatles. Only he called the band the Ruddles. And this is their album called The Ruddles, and you can see they feature a couple of takeoffs on the Beatles albums. We've got Meet the Ruddles, The Magical History Tour, Sergeant Ruddles' Dart Club Band, and Let It Rot. So it came with a few extras too, like the White Album had. We had some extra booklets, extra photos. The book came with this one that features a couple of other of the albums, that All You Need Is Cash by the Ruddles, and a little more on the Let It Rot, where you can see they have copied a lot of things from the Beatles' Let It Be film. This was also a TV special, so it was something that was supplemented by this. It wasn't just the album. We had the TV special and the soundtrack. And if you get a chance, it's worth checking out. It's something maybe not as familiar as Monty Python, but certainly Eric Idle brings some of his best talent to this takeoff on the Beatles. So today, recommendations: Monty Python Live at Drury Lane. And if you can find it, let's take a look at the Ruddles. Great, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on Monday. And until then, stay home, stay safe, and have a great weekend.